So I also want to talk about Enoch and the pyramids, okay? So, and I also want to talk about Ezekiel and God's blueprint for the temple. And then I also want to talk about Jesus and what he was talking about living water. So I know some people come on here and they're like, dude, you're schizophrenic. You're all over the map. Okay, I don't know what's happening to me, okay? My ability to talk and talk and talk, it's not even me. I'm like channeling information that's just like boop, 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 and then I just spin it. And now I'm getting better at channeling, and so it's getting faster and faster and faster. It's like, take all this information, slow down the video, get out a writing pad, figure this stuff out. We got to do this together. Even sometimes after I do a speech like this, I don't even remember half of the stuff I say because I'm just a transmitter. That's it. Okay. So the temple, right? You have the temple, and it's right on the meridian grid lines, and it's right in it's the most potent energy grid line is in the Giza and what I would call the what's that place? The Bermuda Triangle. Those are the two most powerful spots. So now we have the temples. We have the blueprints for the temples. We have the upgrading chamber for the king's chamber, okay? But then you go over to Ezekiel. I'm going to go over this later. I don't have my Bible on me. I'm at work. Ezekiel's talking about how you want to run the temple. And then you want to run the water through the bottom of the temple from the north to the south. And then it says, and the south side, and it's funny also, I have all of these ironic synchronicities that are happening. And now that my brain's working enough, it's picking up all of these little things, okay? It's picking them all up. I'm starting to see it beyond just, oh, coincidental. It's like, no, that has significant meaning. And then I understand the meaning, and then it has even more meaning. So when we're actually going over this, okay, because my church is called Southside. And the last church I went to has an artesian well under it. And I went to my pastor and I was like, you know what? I said, we should actually, if the water's supposed to run through the south side, I said, what if all of us praising God and worshiping in the sanctuary raises the frequency of the water, raises the frequency of the building? And then I said, and what if people drink this water? Would they get healing? And he's like, well, he's like, I don't know how he would channel it though. And he's like, we'd have to take the bottom of the church out and run a pipe. He's like, I don't know. And so we never did it. Okay, and we still don't understand all the technology, but let me put this together for you with the temple and the water running out the south side. You electroculture people, you all know this. The antenna points north on top, runs down the pole, you get to the bottom, and you have to wire it north to south. If you do that, you're going to get the energy that comes down. Why are you going north? Because the north is the magnetic north. So those magnetic waves are coming from the north, right? This is the way that I remember it. The waves are coming. I want to catch a wave. So I'm pointing that sucker right at the North Pole, and then you wrap it around and then through the south so that the wave continues. Okay, but anyways, so when you make things magnetic, okay, and I just found this guy's website. I'm going to share it with you guys later. He grows 14-tall-foot sunflowers. The government's tried to shut him down. He's got multiple patents. He's got patents that he doesn't want to share with people because it's so advanced. I'm like, we could probably be friends. So the water runs through the south side. The praise and worship and all of our intention adds to the water being, that's why when I went and got the tree tech the first time, the tree told me, he said, you could put the crystals here, you could put the wires here, you could put all these antennas here, but he's like, actually the catalyst for all this is your intention. The most powerful part. And even they say with the med beds, the plasma tech, all this tech, which is what we're trying to build again. And they say you can actually cut down about 80% of your healing if you don't believe it'll work. You cut it 80%. Well, it's like, when you have that much quantum energy and you have all of that condensed quantum energy where you could just manifest stuff and you're like, I don't think I can get healed. Luckily, all of it's good, positive love energy, and you don't actually, it doesn't even matter if you don't believe in it. You'll still get a little trickle, 20%. But you could be getting full, 100% healing, okay? So the electroculture stuff is coming in hot. I'm going to contact this guy and see what else he does, because I know he also actually like magnetizes the pipeline for the water, which is what I got with the magnetite too. You magnetize the pipeline, right? But it takes multiple types of frequency, right? We're the sound, we're the instruments. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord. Anyways, and it also says this about the temple in Ezekiel, okay? It says, and when the water runs out, it'll water all the plants and it'll water all the vegetables, and they will give fruit in their season. And it says that their leaves will never wither. Sounds like structured water. And then the Jesus statement, right? Come to me and I will give you rivers of living water and you will never thirst again. And I was like, why wouldn't you just talk about spirit, Jesus? Why wouldn't you just talk about spirit? Why were you just talking about water And we've all connected to spirit. Maybe he was actually just talking about water. Or maybe the correlation between water and spirit giving life, and it's so close. But I also want to say this to you guys, okay? My final thoughts on water. In the beginning, when God created the heavens and the earth, what happened before God could create on the earth? He sent the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit brooded, means vibrated, over the deep. What did he do? He brought everything into structured water. Everything in its atomic structure to its very vibration had to come into alignment with God's Spirit before he was even able to actually plant life on earth as we know it. And so if you want the vibration, let's say you had a sanctuary, a place where you could worship and meditate, and you had that also as your pyramid, and then you also had the artesian well running through it, and then that well runs through it and it waters all of your plants, and that's your drinking water, and now it's going downstream, and we're building these. Maybe we could build these on rivers. And then we just give everyone these beautiful healing river waters, and all the plants are growing and everything's growing. Guys, we're gonna change the world. This stuff is coming in so hot, you guys. I know my videos are long. I'm sorry that they're long. It's just so intense, and I know you guys all need to hear it, and I just want to share it with you because I love you. I don't care if you take the ideas. They're not even mine. They're just, I'm only able to get what I have. I'm just here to be a channel and give this to the world. We all need to be doing this. Patent it, don't patent it, won't matter. I can still build it as a sovereign. And I might also patent this stuff and give it away as a sovereign. It doesn't matter, because either way, you're getting it for free. And I mean, even I don't want to be in their systems. I don't care if you patent it. I'm sovereign. Sorry, those laws don't apply because I'm here to bring light and love. Those laws don't apply, right? They used to say that in the Bible. He said, love and joy against which there is no law. I'm like, they actually have laws against it now. That's how bad it's gotten. But we're going to become better. We're not going to live under this soul-trapped matrix, what I call, it's a prison planet. But we're going to make it heaven on earth. Are you with me?